The conservation of the cheetahs in Iran is established by the government, and which is the Department of the Environment, and it is a joint project by the government and some international NGOs and organizations. This is the conservation of the Asiatic cheetahs project, and this project works inside most of the cheetah habitats. It tries to equip local game guards. It tries to actually hire more game guards, equip them, and to train them. And also it works with the other governmental organizations to convince them to not actually harm, to do no harm into the cheetah's habitats. So this is the main body. On the other hand, there are a number of branches, and one of the branches is the Iranian Cheetah Society, which is an NGO. This is a non-profitable NGO which was established in 2001. It is devoted to save the cheetah and also the other animals. It has two purposes to work, and one is to do research inside the cheetah habitat, on the cheetah, its prey, and also its competitors, and also its habitat, which all the animals live. And the other one is to train and educate local people. They coexist with the cheetah, so they have to be satisfied and convinced to coexist. They have much higher encounters than the people in the cities, so they need to be trained. They need to be able to recognize the cheetah from other animals, because the cheetah is rarely kill domestic animals, and most of the time they confuse it with other animals, which is the main problem that imposes the people to kill. To do research in the field, we have a number of actually techniques and approaches, and one of the most important is to use camera traps. And camera traps have hit in motion sensors which capture any animals passing in front of the camera. And we put the camera traps in various parts of the cheetah habitat, and after 1 to 3 months we collect all of them, and then we compare the cheetah pictures, because each cheetah has a unique spot patterns like a fingerprint in humans. So we can compare and conclude that how many cheetahs are in these areas, and from which ages and from which sexes. So this is one of the most important works. And on the other hand, we do various ecological surveys on the habitat, on the on food habits based on scats and kills and direct observation. So all of them tries to enable us to be able to judge much better about the cheetahs and transfer all the data in a good manner to local people, because they have to be able to recognize the cheetah, and they have to learn about it. Local people, most of the time, they are eager to learn more about their environment, because what they have seen is that some wildlife movies on the TV, which is most of them are from Africa or Alaska or other countries. Most of them have no perception that they have cheetahs, which are seeing on the movie nearby, even in their own areas, in their rangeland or farmlands. And it's very important for them to know that this area where they live is one of the last strongholds for the cheetah, and they can be proud of it. So most of the time they are curious and they are eager to learn more about the cheetah. And when you work in one village, there are lots of new approaches that they try to launch, and they want to help you to spread this knowledge to other villages, to other people, to the other families. And this is a very good potential to educate people. The game guards who actually are in charge of anti-poaching, they have a very difficult job, because always they have to be present in the field in very remote and harsh environment, and they have to check all the mountains, all the entrances to their areas where they work. So it's a very difficult job. And on the other hand, there are lots of people who have no perception or actually no respect to the animals in the villages. So they try to kill the animals, and the game guards are always against them. So we need to support them through educating local people, just to have a coexistence with the people, with the animals, with the environment, so we can help the game guards. One decade ago, annually around 2 cheetahs were killed by local people, and the main reason that the people try to kill the animal, try to eradicate this animal, was they just confuse this animal with other creatures like the wolf, the leopard, the jackal, the striped hyena, which sometimes they try to kill their livestock. So the people try to predict actually and prevent any damage to their livestock, to their ownership. So they try to kill the cheetahs. But at the moment, we have worked on the cheetahs on local people. So at the moment, there is no more than 1 cheetah killed annually in Iran, and the figure is even lower than what I have said. Some half a cheetah annually is killed in Iran. What I'm thinking about the cheetahs in Iran is that during the past 10 years, we have been successful. We have been actually the only country in Asia that could save our cheetahs. The other cheetahs have been disappeared. So it's a great victory for us, actually for Iran, and actually for the world of wildlife conservation. But what I'm thinking is that we can secure the future of the cheetahs in Iran and even help the other countries to re-establish or actually recolonize their extinct populations across its historical range. And this is another story. But for Iran, I think that we can reach to a stabilized number of the cheetahs in Iran. But what is so important is that all the people in this country, from government to local people, they have to be trained. They need to learn that this is a small population. So if we fragment their populations, their habitats, so there's no future for the cheetahs. So there's no not only for Iran, for whole of the world, because there's no Asiatic cheetah anymore in the world.